I'm going to show you a video, and I don't want you to type a word into the comment section until I show you something after the video. I am not showing you this video to disagree with this person, and I am not showing you this video to agree with this person. We're going to talk about what this person is saying and what this person says that happened to them, but not until you see the very end, that a still photo that I want to show you after this video is over. Okay, please don't type anything until you see that.
This shit's so fucking embarrassing. I'm supposed to be student teaching at my local school district, supposed to be, and I put in accommodation request for my piercings because there's certain piercings that I can't put a retainer in because they're hard to find and or don't exist, or they cause physical pain. Like this one causes physical pain, but just because of the way it was pierced. So I thought I would just find like a black thing that'll make it look like a mole. Same with these two. And then the septum, I just flipped up. These, I just put in the clear retainers. This, I can't find a retainer to, so I asked for these accommodations, and I tell them, like, yeah, my piercings are very spiritual to me. It helps me feel connected to my ancestry and the culture, and my indigenous ancestry. And also, they are intensely spiritual for me. When I got my nozzle on, for example, that was an intensely spiritual experience. And if I took it out, I would feel like disconnected from it. Even when I take it out to change or clean, I feel disconnected. It just, I did everything right? I read my personal statement. I explained the meaning and everything. I put my religious affiliation with, like, the Church of Body Modification and how I practice and everything. And then I also recommend and say that, oh, well, I could also just wear a face mask to complete my student teaching. And they just wouldn't budge. Like, there was no discussion, there was no conversation, there was no, like, there was nothing. No one wanted, like, me to come in with a meeting, the HR to talk about it or anything. It was just like, you should just find another placement. And it's like, I don't understand, because, like, at the orientation, the only thing they really said about any of my piercings was the septum, and that these would have to be a stud. And then I told them, oh, well, I can't really put a stud in these, like, it goes all the way through. Like, I'll try to find something, but it can't be a stud. Like, a stud won't fit. And it's just stressful, because, like, literally next month is August. Literally next month school starts. So it's just really frustrating, because it just sucks. Like,
And that's where the video ends. Now, before you begin typing, she said that it's very spiritual to her, and it's part of her religion. And she wrote this underneath the video. It's basically like telling a Muslim woman she can't wear her hijab if she's a hijab and practices her faith that way. Hijabi, sorry, and practices her faith that way. That's the closest comparison. Now I want to know your thoughts. I have a daughter who's going into her senior year in college to be a high school English teacher. She student teaches. She has a nose ring. She has several piercings, up here or down here. On her face, this is the only one. It's a nose ring. So I'm interested in hearing people's opinions. I understand her wanting to be expressive in herself, and it shouldn't have any bearing on how she teaches the children. And I understand a school saying we have certain policies that you have to adhere to if you want to teach here. So I don't really know where I land on the side of this. I've never heard of the Church of Body Modification. I'd have to go look that up. But what do you guys think about this entire scenario? This school said you're not student teaching here with that stuff on, and that's just the end of it. And she's saying that it's unfair and comparing it to a school not letting a Muslim woman wear a hijab. Thoughts?